because this is all about raindrops. Again, please remember when you're watching, Diane Gilman's here. This is a mini capsule collection of some gorgeous jeans. We have just a handful of each design you're seeing. So if you're in first, you get it. If you wait, unfortunately, many of these will be sold out by the end of the show. Love
So of course,
this.
I do want to say for Jean Fest, we do everything on our classic denim, or what we call our everyday denim. So I just want to emphasize to you, this has a ton of stretch to it, but looks like a super authentic denim twill, which it is. And this is called Raindrops, just trickling down. It's almost like icicles. It's called hologram sequins, which means there's a little extra sparkle. And if we can just get the shirt in there, we've got the pocket on the shirt that Suzanne has on, and it matches. So it's really just enough, not too much, and where we're used to having 70, 80,000 of a jean, here you got 700.
That's it.
Ever.
And
we've already sold
10%
of them.
Yeah, petite average tall, 2 through 24, your links on this. Now this one you did in just a classic skinny. If someone's new, explain your skinny version.
Well,
your version
this is
skinny.
a skinny jean for the not so skinny girl. You're going to get up to 4 inches more of just unbelievable comfort out of your waist than you would from the contemporary market. If this was a contemporary jean, it would never have this much stretch to it either. This was, guys, there you go.
So cute.
No, so this is a mixture of patches, which I think is so cool to stress. And then again, you've got those sequins. And this really takes me back to the 60s and the 70s when I hand sequined jeans for Janis Joplin and Jimi Hendrix. And so this is a little bit retro, incredibly in play in the fashion industry right now. All you do is turn these inside out and wash them like you wash your regular jeans. That is a steal of the price because that patching and that sequining all come on by hand. Very difficult to see these from such a distance, but when you get up close, and if we can then pan up to the shirt, you'll see that the sequins match. And these sequins and the patches are put on very sensitively, so it's not hitting any, and then if we can pan down again, it's not hitting any part of your body where you're saying, ugh, I don't want anyone to pay attention to it. It's on your ankles.
I know, it's exactly. It's like, do not put sparkle on my back end. I'm just saying.
Then again, look at the beauty of how that shirt
super cute
matches in terms of wash, finish, color to the jean, and we didn't even stint on how we finished that jean. We put in the whiskering, we put in the hand rubbing on the front, we put in the distress on it, and then we'll just pan up again.
I have to tell you, what's going to happen, you're going to wear these jeans, and every girlfriend you have is going to say, I have to get a pair. Where in the world did you get them? And literally, there'll be like a handful of people in the world to ever have this pair of jeans. And I love that. Isn't it fun that we've got these great designs that are incredibly comfortable? If you're new to Diane's jeans, welcome to her world. I mean, literally, we have sold almost 8 million pairs of Diane Gilman jeans.
I think we're at 7.9 now.
It's like 7.9, we're close to 8 million. And why has she been the most successful designer here at HSN for a long, long time? It's because they're jeans that fit all of us. They fit our lifestyles. They make you feel sexy. You feel flirty and fun in these. And yet you will love wearing them.
And you know, I want to just point out, and I really want to focus on the embellishment, but look at the stretch to these. This is not something we tend to, where we said, okay, we're just going to use a rigid denim, which would have been much easier to do the sequining because all the sequining has to be done very sensitively. But also look where it hits. It's taking the eye away from the stomach and it's going way down to the ankle. This is so uber cool. And I love the way we've got it with sandals, but we've also got it with the suede shooty. You can do whatever you want with these jeans. By the way, on .com there's also a sequined patched jean jacket that would look adorable with these. I personally love it with the shirt because you've just got that little placement of the pocket. It's just so right, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
And it's just so timely, too. When you look in magazines, oh my gosh, embellishment is everywhere. So I was in Milan. I went into those designers that have the same initials as me. What a nerve, DG. They had embellished jeans. I know you're going to think I'm joking, but I'm not.
Okay.
One was $15,000, the other was $12,000.
What made them, were they with spun in gold?
Well, it was like they took every embellishment God ever created and just threw it on the jean. There were giant, like 4-inch high bleeding hearts. There were, I mean, you named it, it was on there.
They were $15,000?
Yeah, it was fun. I tried to try them on the largest size. I couldn't get my foot through the ankle, which kind of tells you they weren't thinking about me when they designed them. But look, even if I was wearing this fringe suede jacket and this sequin jean, we're a little far away to be able to see it, but here we go. I even love mixing this with the suede. I mean, these are just enough fabulous and still washable. And then you've got the cool girl patches, which I used to do for rock and roll stars. So this honestly looks like you took vintage jean, you did the embellishment yourself.